Namibian communities affected by Germany's role in genocide and property seizures in its then colony, more than a century ago, are calling for more talks to negotiate the return of ancestral land to their descendants. Germany agreed in May 2021 to fund projects worth 1.1 billion euros, $1.02 billion over 30 years to make up for the property seizures and killings of thousands of Herero and Nama people by German colonial forces between 1904 and 1908 after the tribes rebelled against German rule. In 2021, Germany also officially described the massacre as genocide for the first time. Machinda Kajua, leader of a faction of the Over-Herero Traditional Authority, praised late Namibian President Haig Geingob for fast-tracking negotiations with Germany, but criticized him for excluding descendants of the affected communities from the talk. He said this was a deviation from a 2006 parliamentary resolution that stated that negotiations should be between the victims, the affected communities, Herero and Nama, and the perpetrator government. The communities also argue that the issue of land ownership was not addressed in the 2021 joint declaration after German colonial forces took over ancestral land, which has not been returned.
Germany must come to a table, discuss with us, negotiate with Hereros and Namas, and together we agree on what is appropriate to repair the damage it has caused to the Hereros and Namas, wherever they are at the moment. Vocal and outspoken. If nothing really works out, the only thing that we can lay our hands on is the land, because we know where that is. We know the names of the rivers. We know the names of the farms, the names of that our great-great-parents before colonialism have given to the parcels of land where the Germans are sitting today, because 70% of our land are in the hands of whites who have taken from us without buying for it.
I'm demanding reparation from the German government to what they did to my forefathers and some of my families. Yeah, that's why I actually decided, to start this Swakopmund Genocide Museum, which is actually teaching students about the genocide of our people. Without land, you are nothing. So I think we must first focus on the land, that our ancestral land must be returned back, And you find thousands and thousands of the descendants of some of these slaves, here. Some of them are staying in an informal settlement, and it's not their wish for them to stay there. They are living in abject poverty. And then you find some of the descendants, they are every morning they go to the dump site and search for food. While Germany is still taking care of some of these children of perpetrators up to now,
The condition here is not good. We have lack of sanitation. We don't have proper toilet facilities. We don't have electricity. We don't have libraries. We don't have ECD centers. We don't even have a closer school where these little ones can go. So they have to walk a mile of 6 kilometers to reach to their nearest school.
I think the joint declaration needs support, and it is definitely not the perfect model because the amount of compensation offered does not amount to reparations, but there is at least an offer on the table, and in the absence of anything else, I think we need to support it. I think the joint declaration needs support, and it is definitely not the perfect model because the amount of compensation offered does not amount to reparations, but there is at least an offer on the table, and in the absence of anything else, I think we need to support it.